Right, well, that's probably enough hesitating. Let me get rid of the old text. There we go. And let's get going. So last time we got to this area, which in particular has this item that being in a sphere is probably important, but it looks like either there's going to be a back entrance to get in there, excuse me, or we need whatever we need to fire off the 5 shots simultaneously to open this. The Emmy has been reactivated, so we are probably dealing with that, and it's an Emmy that can apparently see through walls and the like, so that's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Alright. Okay, so that's just a shortcut back here, so that's not much use. Oh, I don't care. I've completely forgotten what different colour X's did in Fusion. Obviously the green ones were like missiles. The green ones were like... Oh, I didn't know you had a beam attack. The green ones were like missiles, and the yellow ones were health, but I don't know about the others. That being a cold room is not somewhere we want to go. Power bomb. Okay. The shutter concerns me. That's where I just came in. That was clumsy. That's a cold room, isn't it? Let's not bother with that. Okay, is there any reason I might want to go to the upper Emmy area first? Or any reason that might prevent me from going there, for that matter? That's a good reason to prevent me from going that way. Okay. Guess we're going into the lower ME area then. Right, given there's water below me, don't think much of a choice. I'm not even entirely sure what I'm trying to get to. Part of the problem. I couldn't have got through there anyway. Well, I'm underwater, so there's not a lot I can do about it, unless it fucks up. Doesn't work in the water, that's great. I can't jump high enough to get up that. Oh god. No. Okay. Have I mentioned that I think the M is a bad substitute for the SAX? Right, where am I even trying to get to? Oh great, it's right here. And I can't even jump high enough while I'm mothballed to get up that in water. What do you want from me, game? Either there's too much input lag in my setup, or you can't just react to it. Oh, well, it heard me on there. Is there any reason why I would want to go the hybrid? Nope, it still leads me to a sealed door. Right, you can't escape while it's still chasing you. Ugh, I should not have survived that. No way. What's in here? Door we can't open, for one thing. And another potential save point. Don't know why there's a lot of save points. Sealed door. Oh, we're going straight back to fun Emmy times, I see. Gonna guess we're aiming for that door? Nope, this is just a dead-end rest point. All the way across to the side, I guess. Oh, that's a charge beam door. Great. That's a dead end. Great. The thing is that they seem to want you to do this stealthily, but given that any movement I do ends up triggering the damn thing, I really don't know what it wants from me. I can't even break line of sight while I'm fucking I can't break the threat situation if it has line of sight on me when it happens, if that makes sense. Like if it's already alerted to me, then I can't break the threat. And maybe that's something. Get a bit of distance. Nope, never mind. He saw me anyway. You fucking slow animating door. Why are you still coming down this way? Fuck off. And he saw me. it's just not a fun gameplay design. It just isn't. Like everyone talking about how this game is great. The Emmy sections are just spoiling it for me because I mean, this whole business of him being able to see through every fucking wall is a goddamn nightmare. Oh, great. So now it's draining my health. Holy shit, I fell in a fucking hole. You can't even use the Phantom Cloak to get through that room without getting the "you've been heard" problem. Because you need to have the speed to be able to make that jump. Let me guess, he's going to come all the way over to here now just for the fucking sake of it. That's the problem, because he can see through fucking walls, there's like practically never a safe point to fucking Phantom Cloak. And then immediately he hears me, and now I'm fucking being chased again. Jesus Christ. Nope, never mind, you told me. Somehow. Through a fucking wall again. Never mind, he heard me as I got there, so I can't stay there now. Means I have to use, which means I have to spend more Aeon meter, which means I'm probably going to start losing health in the time it takes me to stop being on alert. Then it's coming this way, so I'm fucked. Okay, no, he went through there. Okay. Oh, God. I mean, I get it. Health is a resource. You might as well spend it, but... Oh, and he's just going to walk into me now, isn't he? Again, the fact that you can see through walls means you just have to keep that up for a ridiculous length of time regardless. I could have just been seen there if I was in the wrong spot. Every time his cone of vision sweeps across my screen, there is no reason for me to know whether or not I'm going to be seen. And I can't come in the cloak again, and the moment I move, he will hear me. And he's wrong. Of course he did. Come on, open! Is there meant to be a way to get through this section without triggering an alert? Because again, his sound reaction radius is absolutely fucking huge. The fact that he can see through walls means that I can't safely park myself anywhere without being in Phantom Cloak. I mean, look at this. He's fucking about in that area now. I can't un-Phantom Cloak while he's fucking about over there. And now that I have un-Phantom Cloaked, I can't do it again without moving, and as soon as I move I trigger sound, which means that it'll come towards me. And here he comes. Open! This is fucking ridiculous. Like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but I legitimately cannot think of a better, of an alternative route to take. Don't you fucking dare come down here, mate. Right. What am I even trying to do now? Wait, am I not even meant to come through this? Am I meant to go across there? Is that what I've been fucking up this whole time? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Fucking hell, okay. So in part that was me being a goddamn idiot this entire time, because I was trying to get through a fucking door when I was actually meant to just ignore the door. And instead go for the thing on top of the ceiling, which is way less obvious than the fucking door. No, I didn't even notice that was a boss door. Am I able to like shoot those down or what? Well, I'm dead anyway. Nope, I can't shoot them down. That looks it. Okay, there we go. Trigger storm missile boxes. Know what that means. Right, so what does that open up for us in reality? Nothing in this section of the map. We don't have a means to get higher up into the Emmy area from here. So presumably our next goal is to get back through this area climb back up to here. Can't remember which side of that door you could open it from. But I'm guessing we're trying to get through this door to get wherever this thing is. And then we can probably go through that door. What was preventing me from going through there before? I don't remember. But yeah, we probably want to be heading up to this upper enemy area, I guess. Might as well save. I'm liking it more than not. I've just seen a chat message, I don't know whether that's been there for a while. I'm liking it more than not, but the Emmys, like the robot sentries that are kind of like the thing that they really push in the marketing, they're really not working for me overall. They're trying to evoke what the SAX was in Fusion, if you played Fusion. And the problem is they've made it so that they're, I mean, by this point in the game, they're also throwing at me ones that can see through walls and stun me. I mean, the previous one, anytime it looked at me, it froze me. So that sucks. You've yet to play a Metroid, okay. Yeah, so it's a decent one, but as I said, the enemies are quite frustrating because they just feel like they're generous with the checkpointing. Like, if you die, you spawn back outside where you went into their area. They only patrol defined areas, so it's these grey spaces. And the way that they tend to work is usually you go in one door, you can only really traverse one section of it to get through the next door for various reasons. Either you don't have the right power up or there's a blocked off. So you've got all these things that are marked up as Emmy valves. So these are things that the Emmys can traverse through, but you can't. Once you've actually managed to kill the Emmy for that area, they all open up so you can start using them. But yeah, they're effectively enemies that patrol an area. And then if they spot you, they start to chase you. While you're being chased, it locks down the exit, so you can't leave while still being chased. You have to either break the line of sight for long enough. Yeah, it's quite irritating. So you have to break line of sight for long enough, or if they actually come into contact with you, it puts you into like a quick time event where it does two moves, one to grab you and then one to actually kill you. It's instant death. Both of them can be countered, but like I said, it's a random delay between how long it takes to do each of those moves, and the reaction window for countering it seems to be short enough that you can't do it as a reaction to the animation. You have to be doing it preemptively. So it's effectively just luck whether or not you can actually escape if you get seen, if you get caught, sorry. I'm sure speedrunners will get good enough at it that they will be able to do it consistently, but I've not played, I haven't got far enough to be able to do that. What else? I mean, the other thing that's kind of frustrating about the game compared to like the earlier Metroids is it might be good for a first-time player, but they really railroad you in terms of your traversal. So if you go back to something like Super Metroid, as you got new abilities, you could traverse through. Effectively, there were certain points in the game where you effectively had to go through what is at that point with your ability set a one-way door, and you're trapped in like a smaller area of the map until you get more abilities and can like loop yourself back out. This game is explicitly just throwing up stuff unexplained behind you as you travel to prevent you from going backwards. So in terms of the full map, like we've hit something like 7 areas right now. I'm pretty sure that I don't have a convenient way of getting back into this area, and even if I got back into this area, there's a lot of stuff I probably couldn't even explore now. I mean, I'm trying to find something on the... There's a lot of places that's like blocked off by water, and I still haven't got the gravity suit. There was places that were like blocked off by kind of like a firewall thing. Now I've got the ice missiles now, so I should be able to get through those. They're not showing up for some reason. But yeah, so it kind of takes the exploration thing out of it, because it's kind of, if you're not getting items when you see them, which generally speaking you can't, like this area for instance, it's saying, oh, there's an item here, that's why it's flashing white. It's probably in that little alcove up there, but this sloped floor you can't stand on, so until he gets the ability to jump up into this alcove, you can't do it about it. I haven't got that ability yet, but I'm pretty sure when I get it, I'm not going to be able to get back here anyway, because there's some other arbitrary locks that are in place. And it's just, I don't know, it would be nice if the game gave you a bit more leeway to explore a bit. I get what they're going for. It's because people sometimes drop these games because they get overly lost and then they just lose the motivation to keep playing, but I don't know. I think it's a shame that they railroad you this bad. I mean, they did the same in Fusion to an extent, because Fusion was effectively broken up into like 6 sub-areas, and you get to go through, you know, you're directed to each one in turn, but you do end up revisiting each of those sub areas, and when you do the revisit, that's a good opportunity to start actually exploring, whereas so far most of the map you're not able to, most of the map on here I'm not able to get back to yet. Yeah, it'd be nice that they keep doing 2D Metroids. I mean, some of the stuff around the developer of this game has been a bit so I don't know how I feel about that, but you know, overall, I'm glad this is a game that came out. I just think, so like I alluded to, the Emmys replicating kind of a thing they tried to do in Fusion. In Fusion, you had a character called the SAX that was effectively a clone of Samus, the main character, that was attacking you, and there was only really 2 points in the game where you encountered it directly. But each of those points, it was a case of you are not powerful enough to defeat it because you've lost all your abilities and you're weak to its shots, and you just have to flee. So they're both really short segments, but the advantage is that 1, it's quite clear where you're trying to get to, and 2, it doesn't just have an instant kill move. Like, it does a lot of damage to you if it hits you, but you're not just instantly dead the same way you are with the Emmys. So clearly the Emmys were trying to replicate that kind of sensation, but it just, I don't know, that it just feels more like trial and error gameplay to me than it does actually, you know, an interesting design. I mean, they give you like a cloaking ability in this game, but they if you use it for too long, it starts to drain your health. After you've used it and deactivated it, you can't activate it again until you've moved around a certain amount. And there's no way to then kite the enemy to go a specific way once you're in the cloak. Now, the enemies all have like a sound radius where any movement can be enough to trigger it hearing you and trying to come to investigate, so the cloak deadens your sound, unless you're like shooting or whatever, but it means that the moment you uncloak, if you're in the sound radius of the enemy, and let's be honest, they don't really travel much outside of where you are, they just come straight for you. Like there, that whole hexagonal grid behind me now, that is the an enemy has heard you and now it's coming to investigate. That's why I keep blinking, and that's it just seeing me. And because this is a wet area, I can't go quickly through here. And the fact is, I've cloaked now, but it's already seen me, so it doesn't matter. But I'd reached the dead end, so now it's like you've got to counter randomly timed things, and that's it, I'm dead. So now I have to redo the section again. It's not a long section, but it's just, there's not easy. You know, like, if you look at the world map, it says I've got 2 of 7 enemies remaining. I've defeated 5 enemies. Even if I've defeated 5 enemies, I haven't found kind of a good tactic for kind of getting through these areas. Like, it's just seen me. It just glanced upwards, because it came up through a wall, it saw me immediately, and now I'm already being chased. So, and now I'm in the water. I can cloak, and hopefully that'll mean it won't come get me, but chances are it's going to walk through where I'm stood anyway, so. And you can see in the top left that yellow bar is nearly empty. The moment that's empty, I'm going to start losing health. Now obviously health is a resource. It's not a big problem that I'm losing health, especially in this guy's a one-hit kill no matter how much health I've got. But it's just, I don't have any kind of real understanding of what the game actually wants me to be doing in these scenarios. Oh, there, he's just heard me again. Now he's seen me, because I couldn't get enough jump height to go up there. And Sam has failed to grab onto the thing that I need to grab onto, and now I'm in this animation again. Nope, mistimed the counter, mistimed the counter. And I'm dead. Again, it's a quick load, it checkpoints you right at the door. In that sense, it's not too bad, but it's just the fact that it's in here at all. They were trying to go for, like, oh, you're running from something that's more powerful than you can deal with, and it's, like, frightening and this and the other, but it's just annoying. It's just not fun to engage in, you know? And fucking, I missed that jump, and now it's seeing me, and now I have to loop all the way around again, and I'm better off just dying. I'm better off just dying than trying to find a way to get out of this area, this dead-end hole, because I missed the jump I was trying to make. Oh look, it's right there. It's right on my arse just as I drop down the hole. And now it's stunned me, and now I've been in the QT again. Okay, I managed to get the counter, but now it's stood right in front of the ledge that I need to climb up. So I can't even get away from him, because guess what? Where I need to go is right in fucking front of him. And now I'm where I need to be, but he already sees me, so unless I get another counter on him, I'm dead anyway. Nope, timed it wrong. Because he can see through walls, like the other thing with the cloak is you move more slowly when you cloak. You move more slowly, you lose health. The whole thing just sucks. Oh, he touched me before I even got fucking aggroed. Okay, I got the lucky counter again. But again, that cone of vision is getting very close to my arse, and I missed the jump, so I'm dead again. It's almost like if they put it in a bigger area, they always put you in quite limited kind of corridors. Hold on, why is he up there? Why is it up there? Because this is the other problem. Its location when you enter the area is random. So sometimes it can just be in front of where you need to be. Right, we're out. Fucking hell. Like, I almost don't want to be too harsh on this game because I'm not gonna. Oh, I have to fight two of these fuckers now. Great. This is another enemy type that's been throwing at me lately. There's a mini boss room. And now it's more to fight two of them. I feel like half my shots are just not even doing damage. I mean, I've been struggling to find E-tanks in this game anyway, but not only that, but E-tanks are not the kind of boost that they are in the earlier games. Like in the earlier games, you get an E-tank, that is just, you are now like significantly more resilient compared to prior to collecting it. Whereas in this game, like every attack does like a full E-tank of health. You're pretty much buying yourself one more hit and that's it, if you're lucky. I mean, the thing is, what you really want to be doing is countering these guys when they do that melee attack, but they don't do it often. The tell for it is really fucking narrow, like really fucking short. I mean, it's bad enough, making sure to spot the opportunities for it when you're only fighting one of them. When you're fighting two, and they're both zoning you out like this. Okay, that's one. There we go. Oh, that's why I never went through there, because it's a cold room, isn't it? Okay. Oh, fucking hell. Punching my microphone, always what I want to do. Okay, so I need to be upstairs. And this is space jump. What fucked up timing have we got for it this time? Sealed in. But that's a crumble block. Means I have to come at that from above, I guess? Unless, again, trying to tell me to use the space jump to get more distance in the water, even though I can't get more height. So what might I want to do with that? Can I do anything else in this area given a space jump? I don't think that opens anything up for me here. Because, really, the only obvious progress in this area now is to get through to here, deal with the ME, and then traverse upwards again. But, that being a cold room, I'm guessing I can't do that till I get the gravity suit. Which, therefore, means I probably want to be heading back. Not sure to what end yet, but... Right. So if I have the space jump, what does that enable me to do? That's a dead end, so I can't get... I block myself in there, so I can't do that. I mean, I can get this missile tank. Assuming I can get enough height to get across there, but that's not the most interesting thing in the world. Maybe I can get to the top of that area, possibly. Nothing in there, because that'll be a non-essential item because it's a blinky, and then the other thing is probably through this power bomb gap to get me up there. Definite there's nothing obvious for me to base jump about in here, aren't I? So that's a cold room, so I don't really want to be in there. There was another cold room somewhere that I avoided. That's shuttered. But I can't get into this upper section that way. So yeah, the only way I'm going to get into the upper section is by using... by going through a cold area. And although we haven't seen it here on a previous life, I did go through this whole water section, so I don't think there's anything of value in there. And everything else I'd have to come in to the other side to get to. Yeah, so I'm not convinced there's anything else I can actually do in this area. But it has to be something in here. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, we'll use the green teleporter. The number of times they put fucking crumble blocks on in mothball kind of tunnels. I really hope that there's an upgrade somewhere down the line that makes that kind of solvable, because in some of the early Metroid games you could just get through it by holding down the jump button and you just auto jump your way over the crumble blocks. I've tried that in this game, that just doesn't work. The only other thing I can think is if you're meant to carry a Shine Spark through to them all, which is an absolute fucking nightmare of an idea. Right. Well, I'm now back here. Can I do anything with this? That can go, because that was just to remind me that's where I was heading up toward. I can't gain height while I'm in the water, but I can maintain... I can't gain height, but I can maintain height, is the point. So I can gain distance compared to what I used to have. So we'll open that shortcut. Let's see if I can do anything in this lower section. Evidently no way for me to get through that floor. Okay, that's... Okay, so this is somewhere new. I know the X are like rendered pretty much the same as they were in Fusion, but for some reason they look a lot more like fucking Flubber in this game than they did in Fusion. My wife will not like me saying this, but I don't think Flubber's a very good film. I have to assume we're getting close to the gravity suit soon, because the amount of water locations it's putting us through. That's basically a free tank. Call me paranoid, but I'm getting big boss fight vibes from this whole area. That's a power bomb block. I don't have a power bomb. Well, either I'm missing something obvious, or I've managed to softlock myself. Oh, up there. Okay, fine. That was not very well telegraphed. It was one of those blocks that you were meant to be able to shoot open, but you could only see it through the wall, but... okay. I just googled Berenia stuck, and it turns out lots of people have got stuck there. I'm not wasting my time to figure it out. If I can just do Google and work it out where I need to be. Given that I was not getting anywhere else anytime soon. mothball back in there. Oh, is that not meant to be a way back in? That's not meant to be somewhere for me to go now. That's if I fall while doing this jump. That's a way to get back up here. Okay. So what does that do for us? Okay, we couldn't access these doors before, is that? That's what it does for us. Is this gonna be the fucking gravity suit finally? Oh well, thank fuck for that. Why does the picture on this screen look way more like the Phazon suit? Okay, that also lets us go into cold rooms. Okay. Powerbomb blocks. Oh god, the fact that you now move quickly in water is for some reason very disorienting. I don't have presumably screw attack.
Uploading data. The X have spread across the entire planet. Assume all living organisms have by now been replaced by X. There is another problem you may have noticed. The temperature of ZDR has started to fall. I cannot say for certain if the X are to blame, but the drop in temperature is indisputable. The gravity suit should keep you insulated from the effect of low temperatures. Even so, beware the unexpected and proceed with caution.
No, we'll go for a bit longer. See where we end up. And of course it's more presumably screw attack. Okay, him saying about the temperature dropping was not apparent until I got to this area. It almost feels like that line of dialogue was perhaps placed a little bit too early. Where the fuck am I now? Okay, so this entire area has now been rendered a cold area. Again, now that I've got the gravity suit, that doesn't really matter. Oh, except now the water sections in this level are no longer water, they're ice. Great. Hope I didn't have anything I need to collect down there. Oh, there's another fucking item in there. Oh, that sucks. I love getting items. Oh, hello. Okay, that's something I can counter then. And what is phase 2 is identical. Oh no, he's got a belch attack. Oh, and you can also do a leaping attack that actually targets me. Rather than just always going to the middle of the room. Okay. We've got a feeding injuries. Nothing too horrendous though. Great. Okay, I can't do anything with that unless I do cross the place. Which I don't know how to do. So where might I even be trying to get to now? Okay, so that door says frozen. So presumably I can't get through that. Okay. In that case, the only reason I have to go into this lower area is to potentially see if I can get the item, which I'm guessing will be in this tube. We'll take a look. That needs a power bomb. And then this missile tank I couldn't previously get because I couldn't jump high enough, I think. Now I can't get because the water's completely frozen. Okay. Okay, I can't get through there because that's frozen. So I guess I'm staying on the upper path. This is kind of proving my point as to what I was saying with regards to the game locks off areas you've been to quite dramatically.
Uploading data.
I have determined the reason for the planet's rapid cooling. Thermal energy is no longer being routed from Cataris. This area, Arteria, is located in the depths of the planet. Much of it will be frozen. Find a way to thaw any frozen doors and pools you encounter. The central control system you activated in Cataris is still operational. Some force must be physically blocking the routing of thermal energy. I suspect a powerful X is involved. You must annihilate it. Return here after solving the problem. The cooling has prevented you from exploring this area. There must be a vital ability hidden somewhere here.
Yeah, I've presumably already fucking seen it, because most of the vital abilities are in Chozo orbs. And guess who saw a fucking Chozo orb a minute ago? This fucker. Might as well help myself to some upgrades while I'm at it. Wait. Uh... Okay. Well, the only other possible idea is to see if there's a gap in this wall. Which there is, okay. Okay, this area is also frozen. I can hit this save point, but I can't then go through the save point. Can't go through there, can go through either. Can go here. That claims it's been used, so I'm guessing there's no value in going back there. But having said that, there's nothing else to see down there. I can't get through the thermal trapdoor. Guess that's what I need to do next. Need to talk to me again or not? Nope. I have to assume that no, it doesn't want me to be in here. And what does it want? Oh, there's a boss fight. That's what it wants. I think there's something up with the colour range on both my TV and my main monitor, because on my preview monitor, effectively, on the preview monitor the image looks fine, on my TV I get black banding, and I get something similar in the, on my main monitor when I'm playing stuff like Halo. Okay, that does a sweep for directions. You don't get much opportunity to move out the way of that. Oh, good. That was quite something to have to react to. Oh, you feel like I'm doing this time around? Okay, that's end of phase 1. Oh, we're doing Angry Birds, okay. And the tells are different here. Okay. Okay, well that's a QT we didn't see last time out. Does that only deal damage past the phase transition? Alright, yeah, Angry Birds. I forgot about Angry Birds. I keep calling it Angry Birds, it's not Angry Birds, it's Flappy Bird. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, it's got an extra attack. Oh, right, it swings at the top first and then across. Missiles. Do I get the full PT again? A lot of the boss fights in this game do have a similar kind of, at risk of sounding like that guy, they do have a similar feel to the Dark Souls bosses because of the fact that they are bosses that rely on reading tells and responding to their moves. Effectively, if you don't know, you know, the whole difficulty in the boss fights is just learning what you're meant to do in response to what they're doing, which pretty much guarantees that your first attempt will always end in death, and then they then become a lot more straightforward. Oh, that thing's closed, okay. And there's nothing else I can do to bypass that. A screw attack can bypass it, but I don't have that. Yeah, that's close. So presumably I'm now expected to go back to the first area and pick up that Chozo or Blicky thing, whatever that ends up being. I think we'll do that and then possibly call it a session. Because what time is it now? 9:15. I've been streaming for nearly a couple of hours. So eventually I just want to work my way back through this whole section again. Get back to that. Oh, except I can't even do that because I came down this big old shaft, didn't I? I guess I'm going for this door. Whoa, you're a big boy. Bye, big boy. That is the second, what I assume to be a power bomb upgrade I've been able to get. But the game's just like, yeah, you can't have this yet. And it's like, am I sequence breaking? I don't feel like I'm doing things that are particularly wild. I mean, this is the most direct route, but I would rather like to go get that missile thing. I know where it is. Oh, is this just closed off this entire side of the ME thing, though? That's slightly annoying. Probably should see what's at the bottom of the shaft, if there's anything interesting. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that resets. Okay. Okay, so I can't get through this door, so short of doing a big loop around, I'm not gonna be getting whatever this blinky is just yet. I mean, depending on where I end up going after I collect that, I might end up looping around anyway, but... Okay, that's a crumble block. And that's screw attack. Okay. Oh, that's crumble block. Oh, so there's that. Okay. But I don't have a way to get back out the way I came in. What are you saying? Okay. Anything else here that screw attack opens up for me? Doesn't look like it. What about back in Berenia? Gets me to that missile tank. And that there. I think I'm basically at the point where I need to start working my way back up to that kind of template area. I think I'm starting to get... I think with the screw attack I'm starting to get enough abilities that I can make my way through there again.
Uploading data.
Well done, Samus. You have stopped the planet from cooling. In addition, you have gained the screw attack ability. It will help you access previously unreachable places. You are far more combat ready than when you first arrived, but you are still not prepared to face Raven Beak. There is a very low probability of success in standing against him now.
Might as well push on a little further. What is it? 9:30. I've now been 2 hours. If I can get that at least, without opening anything, be able to traverse further into that area. Just checking. Yeah. green teleporting. To here. Okay. Okay. So that's Shine Spark up there. Do I have space from the bottom to do that? Oh, fucking hell. That's annoying. I could be wrong, but I thought in some of the previous games, if there was like a small Shine Spark target you had to get to, they would put a marker on the ground for you to know where you went to start from. There we go. Clearly we've got another boss fight. Really? You got another phase? Fucking hell. Okay, that's a sealed off door. Fucking... Right, that thing's still following me. I'm dead. So I didn't realise that thing was following me. Either I'm missing something or the headroom in this area is too fucking tight to actually deal with this enemy. Do I just have to not be on this side when that one happens? Alpha bomb is blasted in straight lines horizontally and vertically. Oh, then press Y to set. Okay, not obvious where that's useful, but okay. That's how I solved the crumble block problem that I had earlier. You effectively bomb jumping across them. And this is taking me up to the surface. Okay, I think I'm gonna get to the next save point and then we're gonna call it a stream there. And once we got past that frustrating Emmy area, I'm reasonably happy with how the stream went. It's just I'm still not sold on the Emmys, unfortunately.
Uploading data.
This area, India, is on the planet's surface. You finally made it, Samus. There is still a problem. Destroying the planet will eliminate the X-parasites, but Ravenbeak is unlikely to sit idly by as this happens. He will try to escape once he detects the danger. Ravenbeak's search for Metroid DNA poses a threat to the galaxy. He will never give up. The odds are still not in your favor, but you must end things here. I am searching for his location. Return here later for an update.
Okay. My item collection rate is not great in any of the areas, but we'll call it a stream there. See how I feel. Might do a bit more of this tomorrow night. As I said, I'd like to get this done this week. So, yeah, I doubt I'll be streaming again later because I did do that lunchtime stream and I just kind of want a break now. I've got a bit of a tension headache going on at the back of my neck, so that's fun. Yeah, so more of this probably tomorrow evening. See ya.